Hello and welcome to How to Create an Effective Homepage. This video will focus on creating an effective homepage for beginning your semester teaching online or hybrid courses. However, if you use Canvas as a support to an in-person class, this may also be helpful information. In this video, we'll go over how to set your homepage to a page, what makes a great homepage, what you should include, and how you can make it both accessible and beautiful with Design Plus. Setting your homepage. By default, Canvas will set your homepage as the modules page. In order to set your homepage to a page that you create, first go to your course or sandbox and go to your homepage. From there, you will click the Choose Homepage button that you will find to the right of your screen. Once you click that button, you'll see a pop-up window such as this one below. Choose the radio button or the bubble for Pages Front Page. This way, a page will display as your home page. In the screenshot example here, the name of the front page is Welcome to the Online Teaching Boot Up. That will display a page's name. However, if you'd like to change it, you could click on the Change linked hyperlink text in order to bring up your Pages page with the list of all the pages in your course. From there, you can select which page you like to show as your home page. Now let's hop into a sandbox and look at how you can do this. Here I am within my sandbox. So the first thing we'll do is come to the buttons, and the third button from the top is called Choose Homepage. Once we click there, this is where we'll see our pop-up window. For now, my front page is titled 1, Welcome to Week 1. This is the change hyperlink where it will take you to the list of pages within your course. If you would like to change that, simply click the change link. This will bring you the list of pages that exist within your course. There are many pages to choose from. If there is a different page that you would like to change your front page to, go to where you see the blue highlighted section with your cursor and click the three dots all the way to the right. From here, you'll see an option to use as front page. The important thing to note here, as use as front page is grayed out, you must select a page that is published in order for that to be an option. So first you may need to click the bubble, turn it green to show that it's published. However, if we choose a published page, we click the three dots. We'll see the option here, Use as Front Page. Once you click that, it will change your home page to the page selected. Next, let's look at what makes a great home page. So starting at the beginning of the semester or the beginning of an 8-week course, it is important to include certain things on your homepage so that students know when they first arrive in your course that they're in the right place. So the first thing to include would be your instructor introduction. This could be as simple as one line of text to say your name and a little bit about yourself. Your contact information. If you want students to contact you through Canvas inbox, then let them know that. For students who are new to your course, may also be new to Canvas, it may be helpful to attach a Canvas student guide on how to use the inbox feature. If you would like to give them your Sierra College email address as a backup option, you are welcome to include that as well, just in case students get locked out of their Canvas account. Next is how and where students can ask questions. Do you want them to send you questions by emailing through the Canvas inbox? If they have general course questions, do you want them to post to a course Q&A discussion? or water cooler or coffee break or however you want to name that. Add a link to where they can ask questions and let them know which type of questions are appropriate for the Q&A discussion versus which questions, for example, personal questions, should be asked directly within the inbox. Again, these could be short, just one sentence or one bullet point of information. Basic course information. So for example, the course number and name so that students know they're in the right place. You are welcome to add a welcome video, instructor picture, or Bitmoji, like a cartoon version of yourself, onto your homepage so students can match your name with your face. A welcome video is a great way to humanize yourself and give students a way to connect your face and your personality to the course. If you prefer to introduce yourself, give contact information and how they should ask questions in your video instead of in text form, that is a great option as well. The last thing that really should be included on your homepage at the beginning of the semester is how to navigate the course and where the syllabus is. Just because your students may be comfortable using technology and their smartphones does not necessarily mean that they are experts in using Canvas. This could be the first semester they've ever used Canvas before. So it is important to add directions on how you want students to navigate the course and where they can find the syllabus. Do you want your students to just click on the assignments from their to-do list? Do you want students to click on the modules button in order to view the module in its entirety? Do you want to link to the introduction page of your first weekly module? However you want students to navigate your course, it's important to give them the directions on how to do that. There are many ways that students could enter your course, whether that's by clicking a notification announcement in their email, viewing the to-do list widget in the Canvas student app, clicking on the modules page, or landing on your homepage. Please be specific in how you'd like students to navigate your course. In addition to that, in the first couple weeks, it's important to share with students where the syllabus can be found. Some faculty may link a syllabus document, such as a Word docs. Other faculty may use the syllabus tab within course navigation. And still other faculty may decide to include a syllabus or orientation module that includes syllabus information. However you share your syllabus and that information needs to be really clear for students so they know where to look. If you want them to read it, make sure they can find it. Now the last two bubbles here are optional features that could be helpful. Whether this goes on your homepage, whether it goes in a welcome email, or maybe it goes in your orientation module, letting students know what your attendance policy is from week 1 and what they need to complete in order to stay enrolled by census date. If you have a syllabus quiz or a meet and greet discussion that needs to be completed by a certain date, make sure your students know what to do and by when in order not to be dropped from your course. Here, communication is key. Next, that might be helpful, whether this is its own separate page or a link to another page, are student resources and help links. This can be really helpful for students in finding the student tech support, the counseling center, tutoring center, or even the library. So choosing how you like to display that information for students can make a big difference in their success rates. Now going to how to create a homepage that is both designed and accessible, we're going to have a look at just a couple features of Design Plus and other ways that you can design your course. The Sierra College course template created at the end of spring 2025 is now available in Canvas Commons for you to import. This includes a homepage for you to enter in your information orientation module, and selected weeks, discussions, and quizzes, including surveys, if you would like to use them. This is a completely optional resource that is a great head start in creating an online or hybrid course. If you decide to import the course, please import it into an empty shell. You can also create a new sandbox by clicking from your homepage or your dashboard, Start a New Course. This will lead you into creating a new sandbox where you can import the course template if you wish. I'm going to show you some ways to find the Design Plus sidebar, give you a quick view on how to add buttons, and how to add templates from City Labs, the creators of Design Plus. I'll also throw in a couple accessibility reminders real quick before we go into our next slide. Here I am back in my sandbox on the Pages page. From here, I can click the plus page button in order to start a new page. This is the best for exploring options and selecting templates. To get started in Design Plus, you have a couple of options. The first option is to come here to the Quick Start wizard that can help import a template before you even begin your page. The other option is to come to the rocket ship in the upper right corner that will, when you hover, will expand, and if you click on it, will open the Design Plus sidebar. If the rocket ship is missing or absent from your page, you can click Alt, Shift, and the letter D for Design from your keyboard. If you have a Mac, try clicking Option, Shift, D in order to force launch Design Plus sidebar. First, we will check out the Design Plus Quick Start wizard. Once you click on this button, you'll see the first tab here is highlighted for templates. There are many different types of templates available, including assignments, discussion, general, page, syllabus, and week number. Some of these templates may be created by Design Plus, some may be created by distance learning staff. For example, if I click on the page expander, there will be a list of different pages available. As you hover over these pages, you will see a preview to the left. If you find a design that you would like to view larger, you can click on that option and view the preview here to the left. Within this preview, you can scroll down to view all the aspects of that page. If you find a template that you like, you can click Add to Editor button at the bottom. This will import the template and any accessibility formatting within your page. And this is what it looks like below. From here, you can add, edit, or delete information as you wish. Any templates used from City Labs already has headings formatted and makes it easy for screen navigation. Now I'm going to click the undo button here, or Control-Z, to delete that from my editor. I'm now going to enter into the Design Plus sidebar by clicking on the rocket ship. When you first open, you will see that there is a plus tab here to add new elements. From here, you can choose a theme, a content block, which is a chunk of a page, or template content. Once you click on template content, your page will change to include the templates that were available above as well. If here I would rather look at a syllabus template, I can choose an option that I may prefer instead. However, today we're looking at home pages. So I will add the geometric design. You can edit, change any of the images here. For example, this one that doesn't match Sierra College's mascot. If you would like to add a button to a page, simply click within the page, click the plus tab to add a new element, and scroll down and select the button option. From here, you can change the link text from within the Design Plus sidebar, for example, to modules. You could add a link, or if you like to choose a course link, you can select that option above. I'm going to go to course navigation, and then I'll select the modules page. Now our button has been linked. We can also return back to our button and view the style options, where you can change the color of your button, decide if you'd like it to change colors when it's hovered, or have it change colors when students have clicked on it. These are all possible options. Now we're going to pivot to some accessibility reminders or functions that are available within the Design Plus sidebar. Looking at the different tabs available, you can click the person in a circle. That is our accessibility and usability tab. From here, you can check various options such as contrast, heading, image alt text, a link checker, math checker, and table checker to ensure for accessibility. If there may be a problem within your page, you may see a question mark and a number. This is to ask you if this is the correct header you like to use. For example, down here for View the Syllabus, it appears that will be the link down here at the bottom of the page that is currently just marked a paragraph and not a heading. We can use the arrows to adjust the heading level as it matches within the page. From here, I'll add it as a heading 4, but could also be simply a paragraph text. This may not check for all accessibility errors, but is really good at checking certain things. However, the sidebar cannot check external assets, for example, linked documents or linked videos. You may still need to check with the Canvas Accessibility Checker below the RCE toolbar for more scans. There's also a Help and Tutorials button, the question mark within the sidebar, where you can view CityLab tutorials on various subjects. These will include step-by-step instructions and may also include a tutorial video. If you run into any other problems, you are welcome to email distancelearning@sierracollege.edu for questions. Before I end our video, I would like to share some upcoming trainings available this fall 2025 semester. We will have 2 more trainings on the introduction to the course template in Canvas Commons, which is only 30 minutes. There'll be one session on October 17th and another session on December 12th. All of the trainings listed on this slide are available in ProDev to register. We'll also do a deep dive into Design Plus in Design and Style Your Course with Design Plus, which will run 1 hour. These are available each month of the fall 25 semester. There was one earlier today, August 22nd, and our next scheduled is September 15th. There will be more sessions on October 15th, November 13th, and December 8th. You can find all of these trainings and more within ProDev's calendar. Thank you so much for watching this video, and we hope we found this helpful as you create your courses. Thank you and have a great day.